you will be killed. If you're ready. I'm ready. On guard.
Gentlemen!
Oh, musketeers! Fighting here?
Ah, this observant fellow heads a detachment of the Cardinal's Guards.
Sheathe swords, gentlemen.
Juicer. Have you really followed us all the way from the tavern at the Rehearsal?
Yes. And I'm surprised you haven't learnt your lesson from the thrashing we gave you there.
Why don't you let us fight in peace, That way you can enjoy the spectacle without taking any of the risks.
Sheathe swords, gentlemen, and follow me. You're under arrest.
Our commander has forbidden us to be arrested, so we will have to fight.
But there are 5 of us, and only 3 of you, 1 wounded, plus a boy no older than...
Old enough to be able to spend my money in the whorehouse where your sister works.
My sister is a lady. She doesn't work at all. Besides, it's beneath me to take a mere boy by force.
Oh, come on now, Jusek. You're not trying to tell us you've never taken a boy by force.
Gentlemen, prepare to be charged. Guardsmen, in the name of Cardinal Ricci, charge! Charge!
You fight well, D'Artagnan.
My father fought in the war of religion.
Yes, but what religion was he fighting for?
Oh! Tolerance.
Yes, quite.
So Michael Lyas, you're the organiser of the open air season. Tell us what it has in store for us this year.
Well, we start on the 30th of July with the show you see being rehearsed in the background here. That's the Three Musketeers, our own version of that. We commissioned a special version of it. Next Sunday we've got Jongleurs Comedy Night. That's Sunday the 4th of August. That's sold out, so don't phone up for tickets for that one. Then starting on the 5th of August we've got a week of Taming of the Shrew. Again, we've commissioned somebody to do a new production of that, so it's not a touring production. And we finished the last week with The Pirates of Penzance, so that it's the Broadway version of The Pirates of Penzance. And on the Sundays we've got the Pasadena Roof Orchestra, Kenny Ball.
So what kind of spirit and atmosphere are you trying to encourage at this year's season?
Well, a very relaxed atmosphere. We love to see people bringing picnics, and some of them really go to town, the picnics with candelabra and everything. So they usually have their picnics before the show. And then we think, we just try and keep it friendly. We don't make any rules at the box office. If you made a mistake with your ticket, then we change it for you. None of those silly rules that you come across in theatre sometimes that just annoy you. We just try and keep it friendly, basically.
Well, come on, you bloody sissies! Get a move on! Anyone think you were wounded?
The reason that I've persuaded the theatre to do The Musketeers this year is that it's a flamboyant piece. It's got colour, it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got drama, it's got lots of sword fights, and it's a lively piece. The thing about open air theatre is that it's primarily a visual experience, and so you've got to keep the audience entertained visually, and this is a very, very colourful show, and it's also the sort of show that people can bring families to. We've cut down the amount of actual deaths in the Musketeers, in case any parents are worried about the excessive violence. It's cartoon book stuff, some of it, but it is actually a much more serious book than a lot of people realise. It's a fantastic story, and we've tried to compress as much of those 600 pages of Dumas into this as we can, so there's stuff that people won't have seen in the famous film adaptations.
We have the central character is a provincial country lad in the book who comes to Paris. In our version, we're basically dividing London up into South and North London, or the South London and the West End. So our central character, D'Artagnan, is a Cockney D'Artagnan. He comes from South London, has to make it in the West End. We're still, of course, talking about Paris. Both London and Paris are cities with a river running through, and the river providing a sort of social divide between the two. So we say he comes from the wrong side of the river. And it's really working well, particularly with the actor we've got in that role, who just has taken that part, you know, very much to himself and made it his own.
Obviously, I'm playing in London, which is nice. I don't believe that's ever been done before.
Well, a Cockney D'Artagnan.
As a Cockney D'Artagnan. You can expect to see swashbuckling, explosions, fighting. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful night of entertainment. You're going to see something slightly different from what you usually expect, but it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful.